Hey, I'm going to be doing a backhandspring tutorial. It kind of explains what I do on a day-to-day basis and how it explains what you can do to get ready for it. First things first, you make sure you're stretched out. You want to make sure you have your back bend. Basic back bend, you can start from the floor or you can start from standing up. All you do is just lean backwards and flip over. You want to make sure you have your shoulders stretched out. And then you can get back up and get back down on the ground again, whatever you're comfortable with, whatever one works better for you. You can do that. I do that like 3 or 4 times, and then you want to get down on the ground into a ball, like in the previous video, and stretch out your back. It helps you out, or you can just bend over and make sure your back is stretched out. The best thing is you need to have to stretch out is your back and your wrist. You can stretch out your wrist by doing this, or putting them on the ground and pushing against the ground. That way your wrists are completely stretched out. But from the beginning, you want to make sure your hair is pulled back, you kind of have loose clothing on, and so on and so forth. You can start by doing a back bend, and when you do the back bend, you want to kind of get the rocking motion of the back handspring. That way it gives you the momentum. So you're going to go backwards. You're going to bring your feet together and just kind of rock. You want to bring your feet as close to your hands as possible. And the next thing is you want to make sure you have a good jumping motion. So what you're going to do is you're just going to, depending on how you like your hands or whatever, I'd recommend not doing this by yourself unless if you have someone to do it with or someone to spot you. But you want to get used to the jumping backwards movement. So you're going to sit and you're going to jump backwards. And you're going to do that a few times until you get used to the point where you can do the same thing over and over and over again and you get the momentum of it. Next thing you want to do is you want to, after you do the jumping thing, you want to lean backwards and then you want to lift your leg up. This also helps with the back walkover. After doing that a few times, you kind of get the use of going backwards. The next thing you want to do is after you've gotten used to sitting down and pushing back, you want to keep your arms locked out at all possible times. And when you do that, you want to sit and get used to pulling your hands back. Because if you look back too early, you're going to snap backwards. You don't want to snap. You just want it to be an easy flow. Okay? So, like I said, I recommend this unless if you have a spot or an experienced person you're used to doing this with. Okay. That was a little horrible, but you saw as you snapped backwards and landed with your feet together. I didn't do it the first time, but as you're doing it, you want to, once you land, you want to bounce up. So that way you can have the rebound to go into a second or third or whatever. Okay. So I'm going to do it again, and it gives you a kind of idea. Okay. That's really about it. Any other further questions, just let me know.